Yes, good morning, everyone. I hope you are able to hear me and you are able to watch my screen. So, myself, this is Chandra. I'm from RTL Online Trainings and Placements, one of the best institute regarding the Oracle technologies in the trainings and placements. We are based out in Hyderabad, Ameerpet, in Aditya Enclave, Nilagiri block 301. That's our physical location address. So today I am here to talk about Oracle Applications Technical Consultant or Oracle EBS Technical Consultant demos. We are going to have three demo sessions here. We are going to have three demo sessions today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. So we have three demo sessions. And after these demo sessions, from Saturday onwards, we will have regular classes. We will have regular classes. Today we'll discuss what is Oracle applications, what are different types of jobs we will find in Oracle applications, and different types of roles, responsibilities we are going to discuss. So first we'll discuss what is Oracle, then what is Oracle applications or EBS or e-business suite or e-business suite. So what are different roles we will find in this technology? When I say roles, we call it as jobs also. What are different types of jobs we'll find in this? Okay, so that we are going to talk about. And what is your responsibility as a consultant, as technical consultant? And we'll be talking about the job market for this as fresher as well as experienced consultant. And then we'll be talking about the syllabus part. What are the things we have to learn for this? And before we enter into this technology, what are the prerequisites that we are going to discuss? So this is the format for today. Okay. So then tomorrow we'll talk about taking some examples, how it can be done, that we'll discuss. First, we'll discuss what is Oracle. So Oracle is basically one of the database. Oracle is one of the database which is used to maintain information in the tables. Whenever the client says that I'm doing some business, my employees are coming to office every day, they are selling the goods to customers, nothing but their sales information. They are procuring some goods from suppliers. It means the procurement information as well as the customers information, employees information, employee salaries information, right? And accounting information. Then priority wise customers information. Like this day-to-day business when I have, then I would like to go for maintain all this information in a proper format. Why we have to maintain in proper format? Why don't we enter all this information in the MS Word or in Excel sheet? Or why don't we enter all this data in the books? We can do it, no problem. But if it becomes as thousands of records, lakhs of records, millions of records, when you want to search the data from this huge information, make sure that your data is there in a proper format. If your data is not in a proper format, then it is difficult to get the right information in the right time from the database. That's why every clients will try to use some database technology and maintain their information in that database. So Oracle also is one of the database, like the other databases we have. SQL Server we have, MySQL we have, PostgreSQL we have MongoDB. There are a number of databases, but Oracle is the number one from last 30, 40 years. Oracle is the number one in the database to maintain the information. Where this information will be stored in the tables. Information will be stored in the database tables. So whenever you want to have some information, immediately you can get that. For example, you will go to Facebook. You want to search your friend details. You know your friend name. So you'll just enter your friend name and click button. System will pick all the records which are having that particular name, right? So how it is possible if that information is there in MS Word, can we do that? Right? We cannot. MS Word or an Excel sheet or if it is in some other. So the information is saved in the database. We call it as a backend also. When you take any application, there will be a software application, there will be a front end, and there will be a back end. Any software application. So when you go to your Google right now, so when I go to Google and I'm entering the URL, this is front end. Once I enter URL, I'm just going to press enter key or I'm clicking search button. See, internally system executed some program and we got the result here. Okay. So internally it has connected to the database. Next I'm clicking this. Then I'm selecting videos. You can find URL here and click on the videos. I would like to know the playlists here. See, internally system is going to get the information based on your input. So front end we are using to provide the information, nothing but input. Internally program will go for execution and get the result and it will show it in us in a proper format. Because this front end is used by the employees who are non-IT employees. Okay, non-IT employees are going to use this front end, so it should be user friendly. It should be user friendly. In the back end, we are going to write a programs that will be retrieving the information. For that, we'll use different languages like Java language, Python language. We'll be using C language, C++, Visual Basic, okay, .NET language, or Form Builder, D2K language, PLSQL, a number of languages we have. Okay, so it depends on the requirement. Client will choose which one is better, and they'll try to do that. But the bottom line, when we are working in IT, when we are talking about IT, when we are talking about some application, it may be any application. It may be a web application or it may be a desktop application like this. This is desktop application. There is no web here. This is installed in your system, right? When I click on this, I'm getting some result here. When I click on this, I'm getting result here. Okay, so this is web application. This is desktop. You take any application, there will be two things, front end and back end. Front end means what we are giving and what we are seeing. Whatever you are able to view on your system, that is called front end. Backend means where your information is stored actually in the tables or files, or it can be in any format. Okay. To get that information, you will write some language. You will write some coding. Okay. So that's how it will work. That's the basic what I was explaining. So when we talk about any product, it may be SAP or it may be Salesforce or Workday or AWS or Azure or Oracle. It can be any technology. There will be two things, front end and back end. Okay. So here we can say a database, which is backend. Oracle is a database, which is backend. Front end, you can use any language. You can use Java, you can use .NET, you can use PHP, or you can use DTK forms and all. Okay. So Oracle is a database. Most of the clients are using this database. But what Oracle has done is we developed a product called Oracle Applications. So what is Oracle? Oracle is a database only. It will be used to just maintain the information. If you say, I want to use the front end, you cannot use that. Okay, you cannot develop. Oracle is just to store the data. Okay. Oracle Applications is a product. When I say product, definitely there will be two things. When you say Oracle applications is one of the product, definitely front end and back end will be there. Okay. How it looks like front end and back end. Let me show you the instance. I'm connecting to the remote server. It means I'm connecting to another system. Another system. This is another server. Remote server with IP address I'm connecting. Because Oracle application software we can't install in our laptop because it's not possible. It's a huge installation process. It takes 2 days time for installation. Oh, that's why we will use this remote server. We will provide you the server access. Don't worry. Okay. So in this system, we have this software, Oracle applications software. Let's log into the applications. This is our front end. This is our front end. I'm going to enter the username and password. I'm going to enter username and password. Okay. So this is all front end. Whatever you are able to view the information here, this all comes as front end. Here. Once we connect this, we are connecting into the back end. We are connecting to back end over here. So back end means this is our tool. This is our database. This is our database. So Toad is one of the tool which we will use to connect to the server, to connect to the database and access, or you can also do it here. So you can also use some other tools. You can use SQL Plus also. This tool also we can use. This is our developers. As a software developer, we are going to use these tools and write the programs and execute from here. But a client will just log in like this, and he will try to click some of the options and try to open this files like this, and he is going to do some data entry. Okay, so I'm just showing you the application how it looks like. This is what we call it as a front end, and this is what you call it as a back end. Okay, so what is Oracle applications? Oracle applications is one of the ERP product, or it is one of the ERP tool. It is one of the ERP product, or it is one of the ERP tool, or it is one of the ERP software. You can call it any name. Okay, product, tools, software, or package. Not tool. We should not use the tool. Package. ERP package, product, or software. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprises are nothing but a clients. It can be any domain, banking domain, automobiles domain, education domain, textiles domain, share market domain, retail industry. It can be any industry. For example, banking industry. When we say banking, ICICI Bank is there, HDFC is there, Axis Bank is there. These all are enterprises. When we talk about retail industries, Heritage Foods is there, and we have Reliance Trends, and we have Smart Cards, we have Big Bazaar. Like these all are retail industries. DMart, right? Metro. This all comes under retail industries. So these all are enterprises. So when these enterprises are doing their business, day to day, some thousands of information needs to be captured. I'll give you an example how it looks like in the real time. It is. We'll take example for one client. Let's say the client is Heritage Foods and Private Limited. I'm just taking a simple enterprise who are having the business only in two states, in Andhra and Telangana. So Heritage Foods and Private Limited is basically one of the enterprise who are doing the business in Andhra and Telangana, who are having around 300 outlets. 300 outlets. In all these 300 outlets, in every outlet, there are 10 employees are working. 300 multiply by 10. So it comes out how many employees? 3,000 employees are working in the stores. All these 3,000 employees every day they'll come to office and they'll sell the goods to customers. They receive the goods into the office. They'll check the quantity, they'll check the stock, they'll check the accounts, opening balance and closing balance. So if 3,000 employees every day, if they enter each employee 10 transactions, just for example, they have done 10 transactions, 3,000 multiply by 10, 30,000 transactions per day. Transaction is nothing but, for example, you go to uh, heritage foods and just buy a packet, milk packet. It's a transaction. They'll enter that information in the system and they'll collect the amount from you and they'll give the milk packet. It's a transaction. Whether you buy one item or 100 items, the transaction happened. Okay. I'm talking about in all 300 stores, every employee, even if they perform 10 transactions, generally it will be in hundreds, right? Even if they perform 10 transactions, 30,000 per day, 30,000 transactions you have to maintain into the system. Like this, how many transactions we have to maintain per month, per year, for 5 years? All this information we have to maintain in the database. Otherwise, you can't run the business. You can't analyze your business. You cannot analyze. Like higher level management will come after 3 months. I just wanted to know in this quarter which branch has performed well and which item they performed well, which category they performed well, and which day they performed well. Is it a huge money transaction on Sunday? How about the customer involvement on the low price? Sometimes they used to give offers. So what happened? Whether customer is attracted for our offers or not? Means you got more sales or not? So all this you have to analyze, right? That's what we call it as a data science, and where they will apply the artificial intelligence and try to get the best information out of that. So whatever the information you are capturing, it will be in millions of records. I'm talking about a small company who is having in two states, not in multiple country, not in entire country. I'm just talking about who are having a business only in two states in India. There are some thousands of enterprises who are having business in entire country or in multiple countries. So to maintain all this information, these enterprises are required some softwares. That is what we call it as a ERP. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprise means you got an idea now. Indirectly, it's a client, company. A resource nothing but employees. Resource nothing but employees and their information, their machineries, vehicles. This all comes as a resource. Enterprise resource planning. How you are going to plan to maintain this information. You need to enter this information in a proper format. For that, you have to plan it. That's what we call it as a ERP software. What are the different ERP softwares are available in the market? So what are different ERPs are available in the market? We have SAP, we have Oracle applications, we have Siebel, we have PeopleSoft, we have JD Edwards, we have Salesforce, we have Workday, we have one. It was only few countries, not all the countries. This, but all these three ERPs, Siebel, PeopleSoft, and JD Edwards, all these three ERPs are merged with Oracle. We don't have Siebel, PeopleSoft, JD Edwards right now because all these three companies are merged with Oracle around 10 years back. So if any clients are using these products, Oracle is providing the support. But if you go to Oracle company and says that I want to buy this ERP software, what Oracle says, these three ERPs we are not selling now. We are selling only Oracle applications. You can buy this product. Okay. For existing clients, they are providing the support. That's the option. So we don't have this. Salesforce is a small ERP, which is not that much biggest one. Workday also, born also. The major competitor is SAP for Oracle applications. So if any client says that I want to buy a ERP software to maintain my enterprise day-to-day transactions, nothing but my financials data, my sales data, my customer CRM data, and all this information, if I want to maintain, then I need to go for buy an ERP product. So we have to use either SAP or Oracle applications. So these are the biggest ERPs. But it's not useful for the small clients. Only big clients can manage this information, this ERPs. If client says that some minimum they have some 100 crores turnover per year, then they can go ahead with this ERPs to maintain the information. So the best clients in India, like I can tell you that who are using this in India, ICICI Bank, they use Oracle EBS, Apollo Hospitals, they use this ERP software, Oracle applications. And let me just note down here. ICICI will use, Apollo Hospitals will use here, and Amazon will use this software. And we can find here Suguna Chicken Centers, they use this software. And then Visaka Industries, they use this software. After that, Narayana Educational Institutions, they use this software. Telangana State Transport, TSRTs, they use this software like this. Okay, so these all clients are used. You can see small clients here. These all are small clients. And you can also see the big clients, ICICI, Amazon, big clients. So this ERP software is useful for small, medium, and large scale industries. Small and medium and large scale industries. Okay. Nowadays, every clients are talking about the cloud environment. What Oracle is telling, this application, you can implement the cloud also. You can implement the cloud also for this application. Okay. So now we discussed what is ERP software, what are different ERPs are available, and how this ERP application is going to be useful to maintain the information. So majorly we'll maintain financials information, supply chain management information, human capital, means employees, HRMS, and then CRM, call centers information we can manage in this. So these are different products which we can manage here. Okay. So when we talk about different types of ERPs available in the market, nothing but a competitors for Oracle applications are this. So let's say your client has purchased this software, Oracle applications, ERP software from Oracle Corporation Company. Then this client has to modify this product. The client has to modify the product. Okay. Because when they buy this software, all the features are available. But according to your business requirement, you are supposed to customize and you are supposed to develop and you are supposed to personalize the product as per the requirement. For that, what client will do is client will give this project. Client will give this project to the Oracle partners. They'll give this access to the Oracle partners. So who are the Oracle partners? TCS, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, Infosys, Accenture, Capgemini. Thousands of clients, sorry, thousands of partners are available, Oracle partners. So the client can give this project to any of these partners. There are small, medium, and large number of thousands of people are there. Let's say the client has given this project. ICICI Bank says that I want to maintain my day-to-day business information in this ERP software. So we purchase this ERP software from Oracle Corporation. After that, we have to give this project to TCS company saying that let's customize this product and implement as per my business requirement. If you see that every client has got different domains and different business process, different business policies, right? So this software needs to be customized, personalized, developed, enhancement, and implementation we have to perform. So for that, this client will give this project for TCS or Tech Mahindra or Wipro like this. There are a number of Oracle partners available across the world. Okay, let's say TCS has got the project. So what TCS has to do, they have to recruit the employees. TCS has to recruit the employees. They have to recruit the software engineers to complete this project and make it available for the client. Okay, make it available for the client. So that client employees will use every day. So if you go to ICICI Bank, you might have seen employees are working in front of the systems. If you ask for, I just want to check my balance, or I want to do some demand draft, or I have withdrawn the amount yesterday, but it's not received, or I would like to do the online transaction, it's not happening. So the different type, whatever the information you need, what they do is just log into the system and they'll check it, right? So that's how the companies are going to perform this. So what are the different roles and jobs we will find in Oracle applications? There will be three types of jobs. One is Oracle Apps DBA, Oracle Apps Functional. Another one is Oracle Apps Technical. There will be three types of roles or three types of jobs we'll find. So what DBA will do is DBA will install the software. DBA will install the software in the server. Once the software is installed, then functional consultant is going to communicate with the client. Functional consultant is going to communicate with the client. So what functional consultant will do is he will be interacting with the client, means client stakeholders or business users. Then they'll gather the requirement. So functional consultant is supposed to explain about the product. So ICICI Bank employees knows that it is one of the ERP software which is used to maintain our accounting information or our sales information or our customers' data, employees' data, suppliers' data can be maintained. But how to maintain, what features are there, and what is the procedure for that, security maintenance, branch-wise security, okay, employee-wise security, department-wise security, they do not have the idea. Okay, so that is a functional responsibility. As a functional consultant, he is supposed to understand what is the procedure for the business from the client point of view and what process is defined in the system. And they'll go for give the comparison and they'll identify the gap between they will identify the gap between the client's business as well as our Oracle business process. They'll identify the gap. After identification, they'll try to prepare a requirement document. Requirement means either you have to customize the product or enhance the product or configure the product, or you need to install some softwares. Okay. So once functional consultant get the requirement, he will assign that requirement to either DBA or technical or functional. So when the requirement comes, that may be a DBA task, that may be a functional task, that may be a technical task. He is supposed to distribute that assignment to the consultants. That assignment to the consultants. Either they have to assign to DBA or they have to assign to functional or they have to assign to technical people. Okay, so these are the three roles we have, and functional role is the major role because that's the person who is supposed to interact with the client and gather the information. Okay, so here functional consultant will be doing two things. One is gathering the requirement, another one is doing the functional setups. What technical consultant will do? This is what actually we are trying to learn the course. Technical consultant is going to develop the reports, interface programs, conversion programs, extensions. Reports are nothing but a development of queries, reporting purpose. You will download the bank statement, right? That's a report. End of the month, you will see your mobile statement. You will see bank statement. You will see the electricity bill. You will see the telephone bill. These all are reporting, right? So reports are required for every company, hundreds of reports. So these reports are provided by Oracle, but some reports client want to modify, some reports they wanted to develop. So that comes as a reports. Interfaces and conversions are nothing but a programs which is used to convert the data from one system to another system. If clients are using only one software, then we don't find interfaces and conversions. Definitely, one software will not satisfy the client's requirement. They might be using multiple applications. It's mandatory for the big clients. So when they are using multiple applications, we need to convert the data from one system to another system. That's what we call it as a interfaces, inbound interface, outbound interface. Means import the data and export the data. We call it as data conversions, data validations part. Okay. So these things we have to do. And extensions are nothing but personalizations, customizations, and development of the forms. So let's say Oracle has given some data entry form. You got some 30 fields, but client is asking 20 is sufficient, that 30 field. Additional 10 fields, whatever we have, let's hide those fields. Maybe I need after some time. So that we have to do that. Okay. Maybe they want to add extra fields. Maybe they want to develop the new page completely. Okay. So in that scenario, we'll go with this RISE component. So as a technical consultant, you are going to develop the RISE components and you are going to do the customization of the RISE components. Development of RISE component as well as the customization of the RISE component. So that's what we call it as a Oracle applications technical consultants. Generally, in ERP softwares, we call it as a consultant. We don't call it as a software engineer or software developer. We call it as a consultant. We call it as consultant, technical consultant, functional consultant. Like this, we'll call it. Okay. So that's about the excuse me. That's about the roles and the jobs, different jobs you will find. Now we are going to learn this. In Oracle applications technical, there will be a fresher jobs, there will be a experienced jobs. These two jobs will be there. But you don't find fresher jobs in functional and DBA. DBA, of course, zero. DBA nowadays, it's completely zero. We don't need to talk about that much. There might be some requirements, but sufficient resources available across the world related for DBA. So they are just exchange. A new entry is not there because everything is moving into the cloud due to that reason. Functional position is basically interacting with the clients. So freshers will not be able to communicate with the client and gather the information politely from the client. Trying to understand the business is very difficult, and identify the gaps also difficult. Well, we don't find much fresher jobs in the functional side. Technical, you will find always fresher jobs as well as the experienced. This is very common. 0 to 4 years, 0 to 5 years, very common requirements will be two. Okay. So these are the things, responsibilities of the technical consultant. What is the responsibility? RISE components, developments, and customizations. R for reports, I for interfaces, C for conversions, E for extensions. And how is the job market for this RISE now? It is an excellent. You can search in Naukri also. We know that it is one of the online number one job portal in India, Naukri.com. Right. And search for the job Oracle Labs Technical Consultant. Search. You can find 9,712. Maybe if you remove 90% is not related, 10% only. So you can find at least 1,000 jobs here. It is. Excuse me. So as I said, 3 to 4 years and fresher opportunities also. But generally fresher of 3 to 8 years. Oracle Labs Technical Consultant. So whatever the training we are going to do that, it's going to be for 2 to 4 years experience. Whatever the training we are going to do, it's equal to 5 years of experience, 2 to 7, 3 to 8 years. Yeah, whatever training I'm giving, if you practice perfectly, then you can apply with 5 years of experience. Okay. So is it complex learning Oracle Labs? When you spend the time, it's not complex. But when you say, no, I cannot spend the time, I can't learn, I can't sit number of hours for practice, then it is a complex. Then it is a complex. So whenever you say every day I can sit 4 hours next 2 months, then it's easy. Then it's easy. So you can see that reports and interfaces, inbound and outbound, and workflow also will be learning, no problem. PLSQL, XML publisher reports. Basic Java, if you have, that's okay, fine. Consulting. So for 2 years, they'll definitely takes with 8 lakhs. Excuse me, that's a basic offer they'll be providing. Yes. So what I can say is this is technical is for both fresher as well as for experienced. So the syllabus copy will be learning the complete Oracle Apps technical. This is going to be our syllabus. The syllabus in the training itself will be learning resume preparation, and then we are going to talk about interview preparation. Everything we'll be talking about here itself. Okay. Excuse me. Then after completion of the training, if you are looking for a placement, then you can communicate with our admin. And prerequisition is you should be clear with the basic SQL and PLSQL. But we are planning to take the SQL and PLSQL sessions for this batch right from the basics in additional timings in weekends as well as daily in the afternoons. We'll take up that SQL and PLSQL. So it takes just 15 hours for SQL and another 15 hours for PLSQL. When we say 30 hours, 30 hours means daily if we sit 2 hours, in 15 days we can complete parallelly. Okay. So while learning Oracle Apps itself, you can go for parallelly, complete the SQL, PLSQL. That we will give the training. Don't worry. No problem. Okay. So that's our responsibility to give the training on SQL as well as on the PLSQL, whatever is required for Oracle applications. Whatever is required for Oracle applications. Okay. So this is about the today introduction. What is Oracle? What is Oracle applications? And what are different jobs and roles we'll find here, responsibilities of technical consultants, job market, and the syllabus and the prerequisitions we have discussed. Okay. So any doubts here, you can talk. Now you can unmute yourself and go for discuss. Please go ahead. If you have any doubts, you can communicate. Tomorrow we'll be taking an example, second demo. This is our first demo. Demo 1. I'll upload this demo in the YouTube. I request everyone, please subscribe this YouTube channel. I'll be uploading the requirements also. See, yesterday we got supply chain management, fresher requirement, finance, fresher requirement, EBS, finance functional jobs and all. So like that, we are going to get, I'll be uploading. So this YouTube channel is going to be helpful for you to know more things about the product and all here it is. Yeah, please.
Yeah, yeah. Good morning, sir. This is Om.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, I was asking means what would be the timing because I am already means an working professional. So
10:30. 10:30 a.m. IST.
and it is going to be 1 hour class.
Yeah, 1 hour session.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Fine, guys. Thank you. Thanks for your time for the first demo. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time, 10:30. Tomorrow we'll talk about more practical. Today we discussed in this demo very basic things like what is Oracle applications, what are different roles and all. Because some freshers also will be attending for this particular program. Okay. So this because we are mainly for the placement. We are very strong in the placements for Oracle related. You can see that exclusively we got 11,000 subscribers only for Oracle applications point of view, Oracle applications point of view, as well as Oracle point of view. So that's our strength in our training as well as the placement. So let's connect tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll take the reporting, excuse me, reporting part will take up tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Let's see tomorrow.